I'm going to die.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Good morning! Today we are going skiing for the very first time. It's just something that you feel that you absolutely have to do when you are in Switzerland. Finally, the trip is happening. Learning new things as an adult can be so daunting. I feel really excited but really scared at the same time that I couldn't really sleep very well last night. Today we will be going with our friend Ian because it's our first time learning it, right? So we signed up for a skiing lesson, a private skiing lesson. Our class is at 12 p.m. so we should eat a little bit heavier for breakfast. Bon app! So Ian is coming in about 20 minutes. It's time to get dressed. But yay, I'm ready!
There you go. De l'autre côté.
We just got fitted with the ski boots and also got the helmet and the skis. And right now I'm just waiting for the instructor. I think I would just focus on the lesson later on. I don't think I'll be filming, but I'll see you 2 hours later. Wish me luck.
2 hours later.
So we're done with our ski lessons now and I'm gonna have lunch.
À les ouvrir un petit peu, à desserrer un petit peu parce que là, ça sert à rien. Et ma voiture elle est après, juste là après dans la neige. Les skis, ceux que tu as dans ma voiture là-bas dans la ville. Alors que si on va tous ensemble, on met tous les skis dans la voiture et on ressort juste les 2 trucs de location et on les rend. Ça, le petit trait là, c'est le tapis. Et juste au-dessus, tu vois, il y en a un autre là. Ah, super.
Now we are going off to practice on our own after the lesson. Okay, now it's on. You know, everybody looks damn funny doing this.
One eternity later.
Oh my god, I'm fighting! Baby, I'm going to die. Baby! Baby! Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting up. Oh, I can't get it. Oh my god, it's so tiring.
Go in the center.
Ah! Oh my god!
Hours later.
So we just got back from our skiing trip.
You have fun?
Yeah, I did. Learning things is always daunting at first, but when you are learning it, it's actually pretty fun. I'm having pain all over my body right now. I cannot imagine what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's been a while since I felt body aches like that. Since our dancing days. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I can walk.
Yeah, it's so painful, and especially it's painful on your legs because the skiing boots is so rigid. Even before the lesson started, my calves are starting to hurt in that rigid shoes. Just walking in it. Because we are beginners, right? So we were on the beginner slope and 80% of people on the slope is children. Oh my god. Clearly, among the two of us, I'm the really beginner one. I literally don't have any basic knowledge of it. So I feel like the instructor is taking extra care with me, and somehow I feel a bit bad because you already kind of know like the basics.
I have what, maybe 4 hours more of experience than you, which is close to nothing. So everything that the instructor said today, I also gained out of it. Because when I was taught by people who have been skiing their whole lives, and skiing has become second nature to them. They don't even think about it anymore.
True, you're being taught by the Swiss, okay? Everybody knows how to ski since young.
So the problem is, when something is second nature to you, how do you teach it to someone else? So even they admit that they try to explain something, but they can't explain it because they don't really know why they do it, they just do it. Even after that day with my friends, I mean, it was still good to be on the here with the instructor, even at basic level, IO levels. Right?
Yeah, but the 2 hours lesson felt really short though.
Yeah.
Basically, we arrived at the bottom of the slope and they have this travelator thingy that brings you and your ski up the slope. And once you're at the top, you just kind of waddle and then you try learning how to ski downwards, how to brake. And because the slope is so baby, right? It feels really fast, like maybe 1 minute from top to bottom. And then you spend the majority of the time queuing up on a travelator along with all the kids, the parents. That we took so much time on the travelator than going down the slopes.
So if you see like how we paid 2 hours for 60,
It's one of the cheapest already that I can find.
you're paying more like 1 hour 60 instead of 2 hours 60 because
You're paying for the travelator.
yeah.
Getting on a travelator is easy, but leaving the travelator is so difficult. You have to make that weather duck walk to get as far away as quickly as possible because everybody is behind you, the travelator. There was this time where I just kept walking on the spot and then the guy came out from the hut and he wanted to leave me because I'm like, holding up the line.
It's like imagine on the escalator, once you reach the end, you step off but you just stand still.
Yeah!
Right? It's kind of
And the thing is, you're trying so hard to move away and you are just like doing this on the spot. Fucking humiliating.
sometimes the more you panic, the more you will stay on the same spot.
The more... yeah.
I can't. I can't move, baby. It's impossible.
While skiing looks damn cool, nobody talks about the duck waddling when you're not skiing. It's like so fucking ugly. I feel so stupid doing it and like I'm trying to move and I'm still on the same spot and like this awkward waddling to get to that point.
Yeah, it's pretty tiring as well.
Oh yeah, it's even more tiring than skiing itself.
I'm so tired. Oh my god, it's so tiring.
Ski is like, they become sort of an attachment to your body. If you're not used to it, you're like so encumbered, you don't know how to walk.
It's like you're learning how to walk all over again like a baby.
You're staying still, suddenly you're sliding, and what I do?
That's me like 80% of the time.
I'm sliding. Oh my god, I'm sliding. Baby.
The instructor is always holding my hand, don't you see? Because I can't control where I'm going. It's like after every turn, because we wait so long for the travelator, we just get like one go down the slope and he expects something more during every try.
Yeah, true.
And it just kind of stresses me out. And then he'll keep saying, "You're doing a good job, Adrian, you should." And then he will turn to me and, "Yvette, you need to... Yvette, you need to go faster, you are too slow. You need to pick up speed." He keep telling me to pick up speed and I'm just so stressed. And every time like I accidentally cross my ski and then he'll be like, "Oh," But I think he tried his best. The instructor taught us all the basics that we need to know and at least at the end of it we could, ski properly and we can at least brake and stop ourselves. And we didn't fall. We didn't even fall once when he was teaching us. I felt
Yeah, sure.
a little bit more after when we were trying.
But I think you don't need to be that shy because even when I was going down that slope, I wasn't the only one falling. Everyone around.
I'm not shy, it's just that I have too much fear to fall. I would rather do everything I can to not fall. You even asked the instructor, so what do we do when we fall? And the instructor was like, you just don't fall, you just try not to fall. Oh my god. But it was really fun, he's a nice guy.
So you talk about the experience, talk about all that, but what about the fun factor? Do you see the fun in it?
I do actually. I do see like the thrill of going down the different slopes and learning to appreciate like the beauty around you, because you know I was so tense and he was like, Yvette, you are too tense, relax, look at the nice view around you, you know, breathe. My entire body is like in survival mode right now. But I can see if I take more classes or I practice more and I'm a little bit more comfortable, I can actually enjoy the entire experience more. Like going down the slope. Speaking of that, at the end of our journey, Ian suggested that instead of taking the telecabin, we could go down the final slopes. And I was like, yeah, okay, why not? But when I saw the slope, how steep the slopes actually are, I chickened out because I don't think I could have survived that. So your perspective on that?
Like if you remember, there's this very gentle part, and then after that you see what the slope is really like.
Yep.
But once you reach that edge, I was thinking, shit, even I am gonna have a lot of difficulty with this.
In order to visualize it, the slope that we were on is so gentle. The one where we learned is like the slope is maybe like that, and the slope that Ian wanted to go down is like that. And like from the top, I was standing here, you could see how it's like an S shape. And I could actually see like there are two girls in the middle of the slope. They are clearly struggling. They don't know how they're gonna continue down. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't go down because I'm gonna be like them. And I chickened out last minute.
So in the end, I did the whole thing. And yes, I think it was good thing you didn't follow us. It would have been difficult. But also, that very first part is the worst. So in that first portion, the one you looked at, I think I fell like 4 times.
Aww.
And I think the both times where I was pushed the hardest to learn ski was these both 2 times where it was the end of the day and we have to go home and we need to go down the mountain.
It's like if you don't do it, you can't go home. You're forced to do it, essentially. And I mean, it's the end of the day. A lot of people was going for the slopes. When we were going,
True.
everybody had the same thought that they wanted to just make this last. So I was scared because there's so many people.
So yeah, in the end, I just did what he told me to do, like, don't care about anybody else. So cutting the slope was like, you can hear that when people start approaching, you can hear the shh of the snow. So I just try not to think about it, they will pass behind me, pass in front of me.
Oh, that's so scary.
So I'm going like this. At the last portion, where there was generally quite steep, but then there was a really long flat after that. And Ian was saying, okay, so later on we're gonna go over there. If you can get some speed so that you can clear the entire flat ground, you could say it's kind of like the highlight because you could see that, okay, it was steep and after that it was straight flat, there was nobody around. So you just went for it. And in that moment, like, it was right at the sunset and the direction we were going was right into the sunset.
Oh my god, that must have been so beautiful.
It was nice. And when we finally reached the car, like Ian was saying, hey, come see, it's right in the last moments. And in 10 seconds, it's gone. And he counted down, it was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the sun went behind the mountain.
Oh my god, that must have been amazing. Oh my god, can you imagine that? See, this is the type of memory I want to have during skiing. Damn! Yeah, it feels like a bucket list crossed off. But yeah, embarrassment aside, it's a good experience in general.